internet, and welcome to the basics of Nystagmus. I really need to put my glasses on quickly. Okay, these are 12 things you need to know about Nystagmus. These are the basics of the condition and what you need to know if you have a condition or if you know someone with a condition to help them. Number 1, glasses don't fix it. These are just magnification because I'm short-sighted. Yeah. They don't actually do anything for our sight. You cannot correct nystagmus because it is literally the movement of the eyes. So, pretty explanatory there for itself. Not much I can say actually for this one. There's so much are going to be longer, so. Number 2. The null point. Okay, so this is basically the point where our vision is the best. So, mine either tilt to the right or the left, depending on what I'm looking at apparently. I don't know, mine tend to look to the left. Alright, I'm not sure which way. This is the point where our vision is best, and basically it helps us see better from this point. So don't try and make us sit with our heads straight because it will just make our sight worse. Okay, we sometimes have trouble finding a null point, so I'm trying to get past my glasses right now from the blind. Number 3, we take longer to see things, so like at restaurants or stuff, we take longer to read what's in front of us, we take longer to see things, so spots aren't the best for us, and stuff like that. Yeah, these do nothing when it comes to spot. These are really messy, I need to clean these, which is why they're so bright when the light hits them. Right. 4, we have slow reactions. Okay, this is a big one here with spots. Okay, do not throw stuff at us. Do not yell at us because, you know, if you're yelling at us from somewhere, we have trouble finding you. Or don't attack us really, because we have slow reactions, so we'll be slow at fighting back, and stuff like that. Yeah, sports aren't the best. For someone like Nystagmus, from what I know from my own experiences, this place to be is backstop or goal. Backstop because games like basketball, baseball and rounders if you're in the UK. But yeah, those are the best positions to be in because it means you're not moving, the ball is, and you can see it a lot easier and react a bit quicker than you would be if you were running around too. 5, varied vision at different times. So basically, if we're tired, stressed, angry, upset, anything that can mess with our emotions from normal, basically that will affect our sight and mean it is worse. Tiredness is a big one because our eyes start getting restless and hurting. That's what I know from, especially with stress as well, it does that. So please be careful around us, don't upset us, don't stress us out too much. I get that a lot of college, stress. Trying my best. Add more stress. 6. Yeah, 6. Font size sucks. Okay, this is simple. We cannot read teeny tiny font size, okay? No, just no. I have to zoom in even on my assignments to read what they say. I have to be really close to my assignments if I'm on paper as well because it's so tiny. It's writing half time. It's like 11 and I can't read comfortably like that for a long time, so I'm having to go back and forth all the time for it. Yeah. Normally, I'd say over 16 for someone with nystagmus, I think. That's about the average, I believe. But we can read, I can read down to at least 4, to font size 14, with struggle, but I'm comfortable 18 or more, which really up to people. 7. We can't recognise people. Okay, this is a big one. Basically, don't shout at us from somewhere on the street and just expect us to see you. It's better for you to recognise us first and speak to us than for us to try and speak to you first, because we might mix you up for someone else or anything because of our vision. I've had a lot of times where that's happened. I've tried to say hi to someone and actually it's a stranger. So we know faces and names, but we can't see very well, so it's like jumbled up. 8. Oh god. Sometimes we shake or nod our head. This is basically to establish a null point or just to clear our vision a bit, really. Not much I can say on this one that I haven't already said in null point. We need to get close to things, which is why my notebook is so close to my face right now. Basically, it is all to do with the closeness of us to the screen or whiteboard or anything at school, or even sheets of paper. We can't see very well, so we need to get closer than most people, which is why I'm so happy that McDonald's now has a place where you can order your food apart from that till, because people with nystagmus can't see very well, so reading board at a fast food restaurant is not easy. So I try and stick to the same thing every time just to deal with the trouble. 10. Sharing is a no. I really mean this. Sharing is a no. Okay, we have trouble sharing paper because we need to get so close. We can't share computers either for the same reason. We need to be able to get close to things, as I mentioned in the last one. Most schools, colleges, they don't understand this. They try and make you share anyway, and it's like, how am I supposed to work in this sort of environment? That's what a lot of people are like. You should really complain about this place. About, yeah. 11. We can't help it. Okay, this is a big one because we have no control over our eyes. Voluntary nystagmus is very, very, very rare. It's more rare than actual nystagmus is, obviously. Nystagmus is 1 in 1,000 people are born with it. So theoretically, if it's only people who are born with it, it should be over 7 million people. But then you've got to account for deaths and acquired nystagmus, and it gets crazy from there, really. But yeah, nystagmus is the involuntary movement of the eyes. We cannot control what happens, so please just don't ask us if we can stop moving our eyes. It's really, really annoying. 12, final one. Paperwork. Okay, this is one I find really important. I have to carry my paperwork about my vision with me all the time. At school you don't have to, because the school has a record of it and all teachers are supposed to read it. I'm a college student. I've given my paperwork to all my teachers that I have continuously, and they all forget what is in it. So stress is a big one for me, and all college does is pile stress on you. Sharing. Retaking my English GCSE, asked to share papers with people. I'm like, I physically can't. Teacher took a while before she could figure out that it was enough for me to have one for myself. It's just really awkward when teachers don't understand what you mean. Sharing work, it's like, you really can't expect me to do that, can you? Sharing bits of work is really hard for someone with nystagmus because sharing is no. Basically, paperwork tells you everything you need to know about the condition, about that specific person's needs. So for me, I'm supposed to do all my work on computers, but I don't always get a chance to, because a lot of time my iPad is dead, not allowed to use my phone, or there's no computers to borrow from the library. It's really awkward to try and get my work done at the same time. So a lot of my work ends up either being typed or written. So I'm doing all my maths at the minute written by hand, which is really annoying. It's like really, really annoying because it like move closer till we can read it. But yeah, it tells you about font sizes, what to expect, behaviour-wise from me and other classmates and stuff like that. And not to give me short deadlines basically, but the college didn't listen. Nobody listens to deadline. to what the paperwork says anywhere I've been. Yeah, what can you do? Thank you for listening to these 12 things you must know about Nystagmus. I will link down at the bottom the original video where I got most of this information from. A couple of these I've added myself because she only did 10 things and I sort of lengthened it out a bit. But yeah, I added a couple of things in, just stuff that you need to know. She does talk about sharing in passing. But she talks about it in We Need to Get Close, really. It's not a whole point on its own, how she talks about it. I did try and get in contact with her to hear from her, if it was okay to put her link down below. Never got a reply, so I'm just going to use it anyway and hope that it's okay for me to use it. It's from back in 2015. I could not find the actual guide itself that she used, but I've done the next best thing I can by linking her video down below for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell if you want to know when I post next, and don't forget to leave a like or a comment as well, and share this video with your friends if there's a group of you who are friends with people with Nystagmus. Thank you. Goodbye for this week. Hope to see you next time.